Just saw Call of Cthulhu pop up. We are live here on MythBrigade tonight. Andy Miller is going to be running a scenario that he himself wrote. One of Andy, 27, 30 scenarios that you can get on Drive-Thru RPG.
26 right now. This one isn't there yet.
Well, 27 soon to be. Andy, it's your show. I'm here to support. Enjoy, everyone. I'll see you in chat.
Okay. Thanks very much. We're going to start with first a little bit of background and information, and then I'll ask y'all to introduce your characters once we're kind of underway here. December 7th, 1941, a day that will live in infamy. The Japanese Navy and Air Force attacked Pearl Harbor and did massive damage to the Pacific Fleet. Shortly after that, all of your characters who are on a B-25B Mitchell light bomber and part of the 17th Bomb Group were transferred from your duties of flying anti-submarine patrols from Pendleton, Oregon, and moved to Lexington County Army Air Base in Columbia, South Carolina, ostensibly to fly similar patrols off the East Coast of the United States. You were officially transferred 9 February to Columbia, 1942, where your combat crews were offered the opportunity to volunteer for an extremely hazardous but unspecified mission, which you all did. On 17 February, your group was detached. The 17th Bomb Group was detached from the 8th Air Force. Initial planning called for you to fly the bombers to Mid-Continental Airlines Modification Center in Minneapolis, Minnesota, where your precious, precious babies were modified quite heavily. The lower gun turret was removed. De-icers and anti-icers were installed. Steel blast plates mounted on the fuselage around the upper turret. The removal of the liaison radio set, so you can no longer communicate with anyone. Installation of a 160-gallon collapsible neoprene auxiliary fuel tank fixed to the top of the bomb bay and support mounts for additional fuel cells in the bomb bay. Mock gun barrels are installed in the tail cone. They are basically broomsticks painted black. That's your tail gun now. You do not have a tail gun. Replacement of the Norden bomb sight with a makeshift aiming sight device called the Mark Twain. The materials for this bomb sight cost 29 cents. You're going to have plenty of gasoline in your wing tanks, plenty of gasoline elsewhere. From there, the 24 crews selected picked up the modified bombers, and they flew them to Elgin Field, Florida, beginning 1 March 1942. There, the crews received intensive training for 3 weeks in simulating carrier deck takeoffs, low-level and night flying, low-altitude bombing, and overwater navigation, primarily out of Wagner Field, Auxiliary Field Number 1. Navigators, you had to learn the work of bombardiers. Pilots and co-pilots had to practice every job on the plane. You still do not know what the mission is at this juncture. The testing was extensive. It was found that dropping a 100-pound bomb from 500 feet proved dangerous and shook up the crew and the ship. And rumor has it you'll be dropping 500-pound bombs. So the plan was changed slightly from there. On 25 March 42, the 24 B-25s took off from Elgin for McClellan Field, California. They arrived 2 days later in Sacramento Air Depot for final modifications. 16 were chosen as one group, and 8 were chosen in the other. You are part of the second group. All of them were flown to... Nope, I'm missing something here. Hold on. You fly subsequently on 31 March to NAS Alameda. On April 1st, the 16 modified bombers, their 5-man crews, and Army maintenance personnel totaling 71 officers and 130 enlisted men are loaded aboard the USS Hornet at Naval Station Alameda. It was decided at the last minute that the 8 remaining aircraft, also you, would join Task Force 18 along with aboard the Lexington-class aircraft carrier USS Brandywine. Let's take a look at the Brandywine here. I've hit the show to everyone button, so hopefully you can see it. That's an old Lexington class that was built back in the 20s. Each aircraft is going to be carrying 4 specially constructed 500-pound bombs. 3 of them are high explosive munitions, and 1 is a bundle of incendiaries. Hornet, Brandywine, and Task Force 18 left the port of Alameda at 10 a.m. on 2 April, and a few days later rendezvoused with Task Force I can't talk. Task Force 16. The carrier USS Enterprise and her escort of cruisers and destroyers in the mid-Pacific Ocean north of Hawaii. Enterprise's fighters and scout planes are going to provide protection for the entire task force in the event of Japanese air attack. Since Hornets and Brandywine's fighters are stowed below decks, all your B-25s are stowed on deck, tied down to the deck. The combined force ends up being 3 carriers, 3 heavy cruisers, 1 light cruiser, 8 destroyers, and 2 fleet oilers. It is at this point that you receive your orders from Major Ellis Woolidge on the Brandywine, who's liaison to Lieutenant Colonel Jimmy Doolittle. You will be bombing several sites in Japan with targets of either Tokyo, Yokohama, Osaka, Kobe, and Nagoya. Once you've bombed military and industrial targets in the cities, you will fly onto one of several airfields in the Zhejiang province in China, refuel, and continue on to Chongqing in China. The aircraft will, during the bombing run, fly low, nap of the earth, go up to 1,500 feet for the bombing run, and then go back down nap of the earth and continue that the entire rest of the way. You'll be flying very slowly to get there. That is the mission. That is what you volunteered for. Let's go around and meet our crew of I believe you called your bird the Milky Way. And why don't we start at the top with First Lieutenant Joseph Matthews, our pilot and commanding officer.
I am playing, as he said, Lieutenant Joseph, First Lieutenant Joseph. He's the pilot. He's crabby and he seems angry all the time, but he's trying to keep the crew together, keep their spirits up, and he's made them all learn a little bit of Chinese. Not a fan of the Japanese, so he's volunteered for this for very good reasons.
Okay. How about Second Lieutenant Ralph Waller II, Wally, or Walsey, our co-pilot and executive officer?
That's right. They call me Wally. Yeah, I signed up for the Army Corps. Shake loose my old man, that soft-hearted mother of mine. Laura wasn't much of a town, but my father, Ralph Sr., ran it like it was his own private outfit. He sat in town council, threw his weight around, strutted like a goddamn general without a uniform. Wanted me to follow in his footsteps. Politics, speeches, the whole dog and pony show. Well, to hell with that. I wanted the sky under me and the engines roaring in my bones. So I enlisted, figuring I'd trade this hot air for real wind. But wouldn't you know it, after a few tours and a belly full of flack, the apple didn't fall far from the tree. And now I'm the one barking orders, calling the shots, and keeping my crew in line with the captain. Guess that old bastard would be proud of me. Damn him for it. Damn him straight to hell.
Thank you, sir. Then we have our navigator, Second Lieutenant Jethro Feathergill, nicknamed Kansas. Wonder why.
Morning, y'all. I'm Jethro Feathergill, navigator, stargazer, and occasional fool. There's the Milky Way, oldest trail ever carved. Reckon today we'll be making ourselves known to the heavens. This here's Mabel. She's my compass, my personal compass, been handed down in my family. And I swear on my mama's cornbread, if any of y'all smudge this glass, I'll set you outside the plane to dry. Now strap
Thank you.
We're fixing to fly.
First Lieutenant Thomas Corrigan, Lucky, is our bombardier.
Oh, that's right. I'm lucky here on this mission and totally in the right box watching the Twitch stream. I'm here to do one thing and one thing only, and that is just kill anybody who wants to hurt America. Not only that, but maybe find myself a girl or two on the side. 1, 2. You know what I would do after this war? 2 chicks at the same time.
Dreams.
Right.
Good to have dreams.
And then finally, the flight engineer is Master Sergeant Burgess Wyche.
All right. So, yeah, I'm Wyche. I'm our engineer. I put all the shit together, and then you screw it up, and then I got to put it back together again. You guys are such assholes. But one of the things that, our sweet little Lucky being able to, you've got such sweet dreams, and don't worry, You'll love every minute of it when you get there. I joined the army at 18, totally 18 when I joined up, because you gotta protect your country. You gotta shoot down some Japs when you can. And of course, the ladies love a man in uniform, and that's me. But I think they love the men out of uniform better, and that's me. So just stay out of my way. If you guys need help with the ladies, I'll be happy to send you some of my discards.
Out of curiosity, could everybody tell me your character's age?
19.
19 for Sergeant Burgess, or Sergeant Wood.
21.
Feathergill's 21. Sorry, Lucky, how old are you?
A gentleman's 18.
18. Lieutenant Matthews, how old are you?
22.
22. And Wally?
I am all of 19.
19. These are young men going into war. You have never been in the war. Your planes have never been in Your plane has never been in combat. Keep that in mind. You're told the attack is going to be scheduled for the evening of April 18th, when the fleet is 350 nautical miles from Japan. Planes will come over the city in the dark, fly through the night to China, landing in that country around dawn. Very easy peasy. Until that time, your days end up being filled with battle station drills, lectures, tinkering with the birds, gunnery practice. They actually get big kites and they fly them off the back of the ship to allow you to shoot at them. The ships are completely blacked out at night. It's drilled into your pilots' heads not to take anything that can be traced back to the aircraft carrier. When you drop your 10 5-gallon tanks, you're getting spare gas cans to give you plenty of fuel. Drop them together, tie them together, drop them all at once, so it doesn't send a trail straight back to the fleet. Let's see, Lieutenant Matthews, you can talk about this with your crew. You are given your choice. Where do you want to drop the bombs? Tokyo, Yokohama, Osaka, Kobe, or Nagoya? And you guys can discuss this for a couple minutes if you wish, or you can just you're in command, you can make that choice, Lieutenant Matthews. Tokyo, Yokohama, Osaka, Kobe, and Nagoya.
Is there an advantage navigationally?
No, they're not far apart. You'll use Tokyo as your main. You're going straight for Tokyo first, and then from there you'll go to another target if you choose another target.
When we choose another target, you mean?
Well, you have one. You're dropping your bombs in one place. You have 4 bombs. You're going to drop all of them on Tokyo, Yokohama, Nagoya, Osaka, or Kobe.
And then we get more bombs and hit them again.
You can't
and again.
More bombs. You're in this is a light bomber, or it's a medium bomber. And these are 500-pound bombs. Remember, you're going to get in, map of the Earth. When you get to the target site, the bombardier takes over. The pilot only controls the altitude. He takes you up to 1,500, and then you're in charge of the craft, Lucky. And at that point, you drop your bombs. Then you hand back control to the pilot. Pilot, you're supposed to come back down as low as you can get, and then head due south away from your target. Follow the shoreline, and you know where to go. You'll know where to go, and your navigator knows where you're supposed to go. But where do you want your target to be?
Are we going in from the north?
You'll be coming in from the east. The fleet's going to be coming from the east, the Pacific Ocean.
Right. But straight at those, or is it northern?
Yes. Okay. No, straight at them. Just come. You're going straight at them. You're going to fly low, hope you don't get shot down, and then drop those bombs on whichever city target you want. You also have a choice in your targets of military sites, armories, steel smelters, tank factories, army arsenals, steel factories, gas factories, chemical works, oil tanks, refineries, dockyard ships, etc. You are not to target the. There's one thing you're not supposed to hit, which is the palace. You do not want any political stuff. Now you're gonna hit civilians. That's gonna happen. But you're supposed to aim. Yeah, you're supposed to aim for very specific targets.
I would say whatever one's going to give us the biggest on their oil production.
Oil production, yeah. So you can hit oil production. Where do you want to hit it? Which city? So oil tanks you're going for, and refineries.
Yeah,
because that's a big boom.
Well, now Japan doesn't have its own oil, so they have to import it. What do y'all say? I mean, I prefer Tokyo, but what do y'all say?
Let's go Tokyo.
You want to
Go
go
ahead. Whatever you want.
Tokyo there.
Tokyo.
Okay, Tokyo. So you're heading for Tokyo, and you're going for. So you're given maps. You're showing where they are. The bombardier is familiarized with this stuff, with where it is. Navigator's familiarized with what angle you need to come into the city. Everybody's working together to get this done. You're going to hit Tokyo. You're being bunked with a seaman. Weather is pretty bad for most of the trip. And launch date is April 18th in the afternoon. So you'll hit Tokyo at night. So you have a morning battle stations drill every morning. After the battle stations drill, where does each one of you usually end up going or doing? You haven't had breakfast at that point. So, but just generally, after a battle stations drill, Captain Matthews, where do you want to be?
I'm still with the plane for most of it.
Okay, so you're sticking with the plane. How about our co-pilot? How about Wally?
Is there an illegal cantina on? Are we on the Brandywine? Is that right?
The Brandywine, yes. It's a smaller aircraft carrier.
Is there like an illegal cantina or like place like that on the Brandywine?
There can be. You don't have to get your hooch illegally. You're an officer.
That's true, but it's
So
better
keep
than.
that in mind. Oh yeah, you've made friends with some of the seamen, yeah, this stuff is
You
really
just like
bad.
saying that.
It's really okay. Some of the sailors, it's really bad hooch, and so if you love really bad, really harsh alcohol, yeah, this is your place to be.
That's why I'm 19 and wear these glasses.
So you because you're going blind already. So
That's
you go
right.
down. So that's where you usually hang out after the first battle stations drill, but before breakfast, right?
That's right.
Yeah. Okay. That sounds perfect. Okay. Lieutenant Feathergill.
This question, is it light out by the time we finish these drills?
Usually, yes. Yeah.
Okay,
Usually, it's about 7:30 or so by the time the battle station drill is finished. Most people go to breakfast after that, but other people like Captain Matthews goes and checks on the plane every morning. And you don't know where Wally gets to. You've probably heard some rumors.
Yeah, that's all right. So I probably get up before dawn to do some stargazing.
Oh yeah.
Up on the deck somewhere, wherever's going to give me the best view. So I'm probably just going to grab an apple or something and eat it on the way back to my bunk and take a nap.
Okay, so after the morning battle stations drill, you go take a nap before breakfast.
Yeah. Well,
Cool.
Before, yeah.
For chow. How about Lucky, Lieutenant Corrigan? What is usually what you do? Or what are you doing today is what we're going to say.
Gonna go get breakfast. Lucky,
Okay.
I'm a hungry
You're heading
fella.
for the cafeteria.
Can't kill the enemies of America on an empty stomach.
How about Sergeant Wyche?
I'm gonna go get some breakfast too, because one, Lucky
Okay.
can't be on his own without a master. Whoop, that sounds bad. But he can't be on his own. He is just clueless. And also, I mean, you got to eat when you can, because when you can't, that just sucks. So yeah, I'm gonna eat.
Okay.
Keep Lucky in line.
So actually, the morning battle stations drill is at dawn. So Feathergill, you're up before that to do your thing. And then there's a battle station drill. Everybody just prepared. What happens? All right. So on 7:38 a.m. of April 18th, hey, this is the day. The morning battle stations drill at dawn is sounded again. A second battle stations is sounded. This time it does not appear to be a drill. Everybody below decks can make me a listen check. Lieutenant Matthews, you're at your plane. You definitely hear the roar of guns firing, big guns, like from one of the battleships. Did anybody else make their listen? Oh shit! I don't even know where to look for this stuff. Hold on.
Are we rolling?
Okay.
Yeah, we're rolling.
Yeah.
Listen.
Oh, I failed.
Okay. So Corrigan succeeded.
Oh, thank God, Lucky.
Lucky succeeded. Feathergill succeeded. Feathergill, you were just getting ready to drift off to sleep. You're woken up. You hear the distant sound of guns. Lucky, heading towards the canteen when, boom, you hear it. Wally, you're too deep in the ship. You're down in the engine room. That's where this freaking still has been set up. So, yeah. What are the two of you?
Right
What do you want to
boiler.
do? So Lucky and Jethro, you're the ones who made your listen checks. What do you want to do?
So this doesn't fit the pattern?
Oh, no, definitely not. There's
Okay,
never been a second battle stations drill in the morning, and you do think you hear distant, like, big guns.
I probably am like crashing, just doing a 30-minute cat nap here. So I probably kept my boots on, but took my shirt off to lay down. And I'm gonna jump out of bed and grab my put my shirt on as I'm heading out and grab my compass and whatever my bag gear.
So what about Lucky? I'm pointing the wrong way.
The importance to really fighting a war is constant vigilance. I'm going to start running up topside as soon as possible.
Okay, you see that,
I have
Burgess.
my sidearm on at all times.
You don't have a sidearm. Well, wait, yeah, you do. Yeah, you got a 45. You got a 1911 45. My mistake. Yeah.
I checked. I'm running up like hand on the sidearm, ready to go. Even though I'm not going to take down a plane with this, but I'm going to try.
You never know. So Burgess, you see Lucky suddenly turns and rushes towards one of the companionways and up it. He's heading towards the top deck.
I'm running after him because, yeah.
And Wally, here, try this. It's new.
That's a lovely bouquet.
Oh,
Like
you could fly. You could put that in your tank of one of your planes, and I bet you get all the way back home.
That's right. It's delicious and a degreaser.
Exactly. Okay, so you're having a good old time down there, just having a couple shots before breakfast to get you ready. And Matthews, you're still the only one on deck at this juncture, so you're the only one who gets to actually see the beginnings of this. One of the big cruisers to the port of Hornet, which is to your port or your left and ahead of you, is firing. Down near the horizon, you can see a low-slung ship that starts to give off an ugly plume of black smoke, and you see some dive bombers coming down, and they're just whirling overhead. Army pilots, man your planes! Army pilots, man your planes! That comes over the loudspeakers throughout the entire ship, surprising everyone.
Yeah, I'm already working on pre-checks.
Yeah, okay, yeah, you're up there. The next one to arrive is probably Lucky and Wyche, and Wyche, and then after that, Feathergill shows up, and finally Wally comes up the steps. The flight deck is a hive of activity, you guys. The voices out over the loudspeaker are barking out commands. Signal lamps are flashing from nearby Hornet. Replies are being made from Brandywine. Anybody, you can each make a Morse code if you wish to observe that. If you're too busy doing other things, that's fine too. People are running around. It's just chaos. If you want to make a Morse code, please go ahead and make the roll. The Navy men on deck start taking care of the bombers. Blocks are whipped out from under the wheels. A small vehicle starts to move the bombers into position. Within a half an hour, the B-25s are crisscrossed. They're like this on the deck, with their tails sticking out over the side, except for the one in the front. Morse code. So Lieutenant Mathers, you take a moment to actually see what's going on. The signal lamps are signaling sighted by Japanese patrol boat, bombers to lift immediately. Weather's good, but the sea is rough. The Brandywine starts increasing speed. You can feel it. It's picking up speed, and you can see the Hornet is also picking up speed next to you. She's fairly flying through the water. Then they bring out the bombs after that. They're rolled across the deck on low-slung lorries to the planes. Navy men top the tanks in the bombers, and once full, they start rocking your plane to try to get out any air bubbles that might have formed in any of the tanks. The Brandywine's control tower starts to display large square cards giving compass readings and wind. Right now the wind is at gale force. It is blowing like a motherfucker. A takeoff instructor comes to your plane. You see he's gone to the 4 planes ahead of you because you guys are number 5 in line basically. It's hard to tell with the way you're set up, but you know you're number 5. He comes to your plane after coming to those others. He's got 5 additional 5-gallon cans of gas he sticks in your plane. Other Navy men and officers whom you've met while you've been here on the Brandywine are stopping by. They're wishing you luck, and then they're going off to whatever they're supposed to be doing. It is by your watches and by probably I don't know, actually I didn't look up if there's a clock in the plane, but by your watches at 8:20, Hornet's plainly visible from where you're sitting in your plane. Lieutenant Colonel Doolittle's plane is the first one in line to attempt a takeoff. This has never been done. There's not been any testing of this. This is the first time it's been done. It worked well enough on the ground during training, but it has not been done. We're going to see if it works in the field. Doolittle's bomber lurches forward with a change of signals from the Navy man on the bow of the ship. With his left wing far out over the port side of the Hornet, Doolittle's plane waddles and then lunges slowly. It feels like it moves so slowly into the teeth of the gale, and he picks up more speed. And then just as the Hornet lifts up out of the water and cuts through it at full speed, the plane takes off with yards to spare. He hangs the ship almost straight up on the props, and then he circles Hornet before he flies off directly the direction that Hornet has been pointing him. Admiral Halsey is in charge of Hornet. He's headed her right for the heart of Tokyo. One by one, the other 15 bombers on the Hornet do the same thing. They take off. The second nearly crashes, but all of the rest of them take off fine and then head that direction. It is they've all launched by 0919, and that's when the Navy man on the flight deck of the Brandywine starts to signal. And he signals the 4 craft ahead of you. You know, the first one's commanded by Lieutenant Ralph Connor. He has a little difficulty with takeoff. He gets up off the deck, crashes back down before actually getting into the air. Second aircraft is Captain James Elliott, commanding that one. She's up and has no problem. The third one is Lieutenant Isaiah Bean. Also perfect takeoff, not a problem. The fourth aircraft is Lieutenant Brad Anderson. It's sloppy. It's the sloppiest takeoff of any so far this morning. Lifting off the deck, coming back down to the deck twice, banging before finally getting into the air before it's y'all's turn. Now it's your turn. A Navy man stands at the bow of the ship to the left with a checkered flag. He gives a signal to begin racing the engine to Lieutenant Matthews, or actually probably to Lieutenant Waller, who's probably in charge of the craft for the moment. He swings the flag in circles, makes it go faster and faster as you rev and rev and rev. He waits. Seems to time it to the dip of the ship so the plane will get the benefit of the rising deck. And he finally gives a new signal. The Navy boys pull the blocks out from in front of your wheels. Another signal, and you release, and Lieutenant Matthews, you release your brake. The bomber moves forward. With the left wing over the port side of the Brandywine, the plane slowly moves forward, tearing through the gale force winds. The left wheel is on a white line painted just for that purpose. The right wing barely looks like it misses the island and smokestack of the Brandywine. It feels like you have inches, if not feet, to spare. One moment, the end of the deck is rushing towards your aircraft, and the next moment, Lieutenant Matthews, I need a pilot check, please.
Can I assist him?
Not really. Okay. You've already done your job. For the two of you might end up going against each other. Success! That is a regular success. That's all you need. You take off without a hitch. You gain altitude. You can circle over Brandywine. She's pointing right towards Tokyo, and you can set your bearing on your carrier. The original mission was supposed to be a night mission, but you'll be reaching your targets during daylight. Your fleet is also 650 nautical miles from Japan instead of 350 nautical miles. You've launched 10 hours before schedule. Everybody on board knows this, and there's some doubts among you whether or not you're going to be able to even reach Zhejiang province, let alone Chongqing. And you also haven't eaten since last night, except for Feathergill's had an apple, and Wally's had 2 shots of some really nasty something, whiskey of some kind.
Can I make a luck check to see if I have any snacks stashed in the plane?
There are sea rations on the plane. You know that. That's canned sea rations. They're not great, but they are food. Okay.
And I mean, with my background, I feel like I would be a food hoarder. Mm-hmm, and so just checking to see if they're, that's why I want to do luck, just in case.
You can have a whole bunch of extra sea rations back there in your position. They've been sitting back there since the flight started.
All right.
As soon as you get en route, your tanks you top off the tanks with the reserve fuel cans, beginning with the big emergency tank. Warm up and takeoff burn the equivalent of 8 5-gallon cans of fuel already. it's still 2,700 miles to China. You're supposed to fly as low as possible and as slowly as possible to conserve fuel. So you're about 20 feet above the waves. Your slow speed is making the controls feel really, really. Oops, I'm looking at the wrong place. Yeah, they feel sloppy at this slow speed. The weather's disgustingly good. It's clear skies, perfect day. And after about an hour and a half of flight, you spot what appears to be a Japanese merchantman spotting some 3 miles to your left. By now, the emergency tanks are used up. You've lost all your extras are gone, and somebody chucks those out of the plane, probably Sergeant Wyche. After 5 hours from launch, you spot the coast of Japan.
So all 10 of our 5-gallon tanks are gone.
You had 15. They give you 5 extras, remember? Yeah, all of that's gone now. You can see that the Japan lies very low in the water with a slight haze. There's several small boats anchored off the beach, including fishing boats and motor launches. And as you fly over, there are no shots fired at your ship. You can actually see men and women waving, looking up and waving at the plane. And you're going to continue flying as low as you can to avoid spotters, going into valleys and then up over mountains that you have to go over in order to stay on course. Lieutenant Feathergill is, you don't need a navigation check. All this is pretty much SOB at this juncture. You're pretty certain where you are without even making that check. The white beach is turned into soft, rolling green fields. Everything looks well kept, with little farms fitted in an almost mathematical precision. The fresh spring grass is brilliantly green, and the fruit trees are in bloom. Farmers in the fields wave as you pass. There are many hills and valleys, but your safest route, again, is as low as you can through the valleys and up over hills that you have to get over. That way you won't be spotted. You don't know why the people are waving at you. That's kind of weird. But, yeah, you fly over the rooftops of a few villages. 2 flights of Japanese aircraft are spotted in the sky between the coast and Tokyo, far away. 6 hours after launch, little afternoon, Tokyo time. You rise over a hill with the temple atop it and spot Tokyo Bay ahead. The aircraft drops down just over the water. Navigator, you give a course change for your targets. You spot a large aircraft carrier in the bay. There's also a lot of black smoke rising from Tokyo. Remember, if all the others made it, you are ship number 21 that is dropping bombs on Tokyo. You don't see any aircraft anywhere in sight. It takes you 5 minutes to cross the bay. You see some barrage balloons.
How far is that aircraft carrier out of our flight path?
It's out of the flight path. You're not going to have to worry about it.
Well, yeah, but we've got 5 bombs. So I was going to use one.
you have 3 bombs and 1 incendiary, and you have 3 targets, and then you're supposed to drop the incendiary on whatever's under you when you drop the other 3 targets.
Tokyo.
Right.
You could change. You could go against orders if you want. That's entirely up to you. Yeah. The bay is filled with yachts and larger ships. And when you pass over Tokyo, you see the sameness in the city that makes it kind of hard to spot your targets. So you're at your objective. And Lieutenant Matthews, it's time to turn over control of the aircraft to your bombardier and take yourselves up to 1,500 feet. Which do you do so?
Yes.
Okay, so you push
Lucky.
the button.
Control's yours.
Yep, you have an intercom. You guys can all talk as much as you want in the plane anytime. There you go. He's taking the plane up to 1,500 feet, Mr. So, Bombardier, I need an aerial gunnery for your first shot. Oh, there's all these black spots appearing in the sky, like bursts of black smoke all around.
Where would I find aerial gunnery on the roll 20 sheet?
You're going to have to scroll down and towards the center.
Oh, there, got it.
I had to add it. So please give me an aerial gunnery. Oh no! So you drop the first bomb. You're not going to realize if they've hit or what immediately, or where they've hit, or if you've hit your target. I need a luck check from Lieutenant Corrigan. Oh yeah, you got the high luck.
Thank God, Lucky.
Let's see what he does. Success! All right, you are not hit by any flak at this juncture. Drop your second bomb. You don't think you hit your target with the first one. You felt like that was kind of off. How's our second bomb going to go?
I obviously didn't.
Hard success. Okay. Somewhere behind you is an explosion as an oil tank goes up. Drop your third bomb, please.
Another hard success. Let's go.
Success. Boom. There
Yes.
goes that was a refinery. And you don't have to really roll for the incendiary. It just kind of drops. You can make a roll. Let's see if it's a good hit on like a section of the city that hasn't been hit already. All right. The incendiary you think is going down in an area that's already like engulfed in fire. So not really, but you know, you can tell them whatever you want. You still have control of the aircraft except for altitude. Every time you dropped a bomb, the aircraft felt like it like lunged forward too. So yeah, well, you didn't get hit by flak, so we don't have to worry about that. Takes about 30 seconds for that entirety of the bomb run. Do you want to relinquish control of the aircraft back to Lieutenant Matthews?
I suppose I would, given
Okay.
I've done my part of the mission. I made the bombs
Alright.
go boom, and
You've done half of your job.
I'll grab the little intercom. Like, look, you want to drop the bombs yourself? You can do it. But for right now, I did what I came here to do. Maybe it wasn't perfect.
I'll drop while he's yapping. I'm going to drop us back down pretty quick to our.
Yeah. You feel the
tree
plane
line.
just dip down like a
As
steep
soon as he
dive
starts, get on the ball.
down to right over the rooftops of these houses. And now, Navigator, you're setting a new course. South. Due south is your orders to confuse any pursuers at this junction. Everybody's looking out towards the air. You do not see any aircraft at all over the city. You don't know what's going on there. No, you don't even see your own aircraft. They got all the planes got pretty spread out over the course of the launches and that kind of thing. So you don't see anything. What you see is a lot of burning buildings, a lot of blown areas that have been exploded, and that kind of thing. You're also supposed to drop speed and proceed along the southern coasts of Japan. All the auxiliary gas is gone by them. You are now dependent upon your wing tanks alone. At one point, you spot 3 Japanese cruisers. They open fire with their big guns, as well as you hear machine gun fire. Well, you see flashes. You're too far away, and you're way too nimble for them to actually do any damage. Yans of Honshu and Yakushima. That's your next target. Go ahead. Sorry.
Captain, noting that we had to leave an extra 300 nautical miles early, should we do a calculation to make sure we can take a second target? Maybe we should head straight to our rendezvous point in China to finish this puppy, because I'm not sure we got the fuel for this.
No. That was your whole target. You dropped your whole bomb load on one city.
Okay. Oh, we're just going south. I'm confused.
You had several targets
trying to
in
get us to China.
one city. Yeah. That's the thing. Well,
Maybe a short leg south and then quickly.
well, that's up to you guys. You've got your orders. This should get you to Zhejiang and eventually Chongqing. Those are areas that are not yet occupied by Japan as well.
Okay. So we know even with the extra 300 miles that we have enough gas to get there.
You don't know that. You do not know if we can make it. You can make it to China, or you're gonna have to ditch in the.
Would I know who would know how
Japan.
to make that calculation? Would that be our navigator?
Yes, but it's going to be plus or minus 100 miles basically to determine, because you don't have precise. It's not precise. You know what I mean? Like, they know the distance these planes should be able to go. They've also dumped tons of extra fuel. You've also got the extra fuel tank. You can ask. You can ask.
What can we strip from the plane? If we
Oh,
want to
good
make it
question.
lighter,
They're already stripped.
Yeah,
It's
they've
stripped
already.
as far as we can go?
They stripped them back in
Yeah.
Minneapolis.
Yeah.
All
Yeah,
right,
they stripped
all right.
out everything.
We throw Jason off the plane.
Well,
You're basically sitting on the floor, and there's no rear bottom turrets.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Yep. No. There are still some built-in furniture types of things, like the navigator's
The navigator's
behind you guys in a little room, and he's got like a table. He's got his charts and everything there, and he's got all
And
his
the
stuff.
2 pilot seats.
So
Yeah, the 2 pilot seats and the bombardier.
What do my calculations say with a safe?
Make me. Go ahead. You can make me. Make me a navigation.
I was going to ask him to check our
Hard success.
wind direction to see if
It depends. It does. It's going to depend on wind direction. It's going to depend on weather. But You think you can make it to China. You don't know if you can make it to Zhejiang or to any of the other rendezvous points.
Well, hey, we all speak Chinese now, so I'm sure we'll be fine.
We'll acclimate.
Ni
Yeah,
hao.
I hear Nangking's really nice this time of year.
That's right.
Y'all kind of
Sorry.
choke. Your next target, Navigator, is the islands of Honshu and Yakushima. That's your next landmark. As far as you're concerned, you think you're on course. With this hard navigate, you're certain that you're on course for those. And you're a little nervous about the fuel. You fly between them, and you turn and head for the coast of China following the 29th parallel at that point. Lieutenant Matthews, you can allow your men to smoke at this point. You're out of battle conditions if you want.
Remind me one more time, where are we supposed to land? To get gas?
You're supposed to make it to Zhejiang, but any of those fields there that you see on the map are also possible landing places. Zhejiang might not be on that map.
Shanghai.
Let's check it.
I don't see Zhejiang, yeah.
Oh man, this thing is so weird for me. Oh yeah, you're right.
Yushan, Yushi.
Hold on, let me check my other maps. I have about 1 million of them.
We better practice our essential Chinese, like yeah.
It's down there. It's near Shanghai, actually.
Okay.
I mean, it's in that general vicinity as
So the
far
only
as
thing
like
closer would be Korea, and we definitely don't want to go there.
right. There's Korea. Yeah. So that's your nearest target where you're supposed to go. Obviously, oh God, Wick pulls out a giant cigar. Love it.
And I
so-
start smoking this.
The rest of you, he probably, I don't know. You can let them know they can smoke if you want. You better wait till that's announced on the intercom. I don't know if Matthews will announce it or not. It's entirely up to him.
I mean, everybody did back then.
Yeah, smoke him if you got him, basically,
Mm-hmm.
or whatever you want to say.
He's probably got his pipe all tamped up and ready to go.
I mean, you got to smoke
Oh, you got a
after a
pipe?
good thing.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
Around 6 p.m., the weather starts to go bad. Starts with a few drops on the windshield.
Captain, it looks like bad weather.
Quickly escalates into a full-blown storm.
You're my favorite co-pilot.
You can, you guys can make idea checks if you want.
I already know that that's going to weigh us down.
Idea checks?
The idea check is going to weigh you down.
No, yeah, that too.
Is idea check intelligence check?
Sorry. Yes, intelligence. Sorry. Success.
Oh,
Wally doesn't remember. He was wanting alcohol.
Yeah.
Extreme for Matthews. Kansas made a
I
success.
know my plane.
Master
You guys are all
Big
over this
Hard
shit.
success. Thank you very
hard
much.
success, yes. What you remember is some of the Navy men warned you storms gather to roll off the shelf of China without much warning. They just boom, all of a sudden there's a storm there. It's going to be harder for you to find your landing fields because you don't have radio guidance because that was removed from the plane for weight. The silver lining is that it's going to make it harder for the Japanese to find you. It continues to get worse as you cross the sea. It gets harder and harder to see out of the cockpit. Sometimes you have to stick your head out the window to make sure you're not going to crash into something. Around 9:30 p.m. you spot land. It does not look like it is a good place to actually land. It's very rugged and mountainous. But the fuel gauge is it's getting very, very low. What do you want to do, Lieutenant Matthews?
I'm having I almost said Dan.
Wally. This is
Wally.
Walsey.
I opened for someplace flat. Well, we're not going to make it. We're going to have to find someplace flat to
Should I make a spot check for someplace flat?
Yeah, hold on. Or you do have one other option.
Yeah.
You do have parachutes.
Oh, well, let's try the spot check first.
You have not been trained in the use of parachutes, by the way. They basically showed you how they worked, and that was it. They're like, okay, you won't need them. It's fine.
I do notice there's no parachute skill in my character.
There is one. There should be a
Oh, is
parachute
there?
skilled. Scroll down. It should be on the right. I believe. No, it's under aerial gunnery.
Oh,
There's
yes, there it is.
2 more
10%.
skills.
Woohoo!
Nice.
Yes.
I failed
10%. You have
flat land, Captain.
Uh-oh. Okay.
You're gonna die.
Yeah, it looks like you're over mountainous terrain covered with trees as best you can make out in the dark and in the rain.
I could push by hanging outside of the plane window to my waist.
Kansas, is there any place we can go?
I do have something. I got
Oh,
sticking my head out the window.
Yeah, you're sticking your head out the window. You're trying to see any place. You can make your spot hidden too. I'll give you a spot hidden, Cat. Let's see if you. How'd you do? Oh, did you make it?
Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, there's a place where the trees are a little less dense. Right now, your gauge is on E. It's sunken into that E section. You probably don't have much more time. This is probably your last chance if you want to try to parachute. If you want to still try to land, because you're going to have to go up to at least 1,200 feet to parachute. The plane might make it that high. Quick, what do you want? I'm pointing the wrong way. Lieutenant Matthews' decision is ultimately
I see a spot. I think I can get the plane at least.
It's thinner. There's not as many trees. You might be able to get the plane in there, yeah.
All right,
What do you say, Captain?
Can I help with that?
Yeah.
No, Navigator won't be able to help at all. You're not in any place. You're in the interior cabin. And you're good for we need to go this bearing. We need to go this far. But this is going to all be up to the pilot.
Yeah, I'm going to try to thread the needle.
All right.
Strap it in, boys.
Give me a pilot check.
I know these guys, he could barely drop bombs. I don't know if we're just going to be able to parachute.
Okay, so you're gonna tell the crew what you're doing, or you're just gonna be like, "Let's go."
Nope.
Strap in.
You're not telling them.
Helmet on.
No, well, I'm going to have them get further back in the plane. Because right now they're not needed where they're at.
There are places where everybody can strap in.
Okay.
Where they're at, like the Navigator, everybody has a seat where they can try to strap in order to try to help themselves.
Strap it in, we're going down.
All right, give me a pilot check, please.
And can I assist him with that or no?
No, again, this is gonna have to be up to him. Sorry.
Boy, as a co-pilot, I feel like I don't have a lot to do.
Hey, after
You
it's on the
would
ground,
if you had to maneuver on the ground. That would be your thing, but
Okay.
and I don't think that's gonna happen. Hard success, nice. All right.
Hard success.
So you managed to actually get down on the ground before
yowling back and forth and
No, you can't land like that. There's no way. But you do get it on the ground before the first tree strikes the port wing. What's on your left? The plane begins to spin, and then it strikes another tree and another tree and another tree. The wings are sheared off. The engine is smashed. The aircraft slams back and forth several times before coming to a halt. So, hold on. We do not add an additional roll on the injury chart. I want everybody to make me a luck
like
check.
a glove.
Everybody needs to make a hard check. Okay? If you do not make a hard
Success.
check,
Good.
Oh,
Okay.
I might as well just not. I mean,
hold on. Let me double check this. I set up some rules for injuries. That number. Okay, good. Okay, so, oh dear. All right, so this is a hard check. Who made a hard check?
it's my wing side.
Just
Oh.
Feathergill.
Well, I'll spend
Right.
10 luck if I can to make
Nope,
a hard
I don't use
success.
the luck rules. Don't like
Oh, you
them.
don't use luck
Don't
rules.
care
All
for
right.
those. Feathergill. So you're done. We'll put a check there. Everybody else gets a little mark. Okay, everybody make me another hard luck check. I need you to make hard luck checks and keep track of how many you made. You fail before you make one, and then give that number to me. Another fail from Lucky.
Because the regular success is a fail, correct?
Yes, we need hard luck checks. You guys are in a crashing plane in a forest. No
And two
matter how.
failures.
Sorry, you said to keep doing it until we.
Yes, keep doing it.
Get there.
Keep track. Keep track of how many times you've done it.
Until we do what?
Till you make a hard luck check.
Until we make it. Okay.
Oh, so I
I'm
don't
gonna-
have to keep rolling.
No, you're done, Feathergill. You made it. You made it in one. That still is going to give you one check on the injury chart, but everybody else is going to get several, apparently.
Oh, I think I'm dead.
It took
No,
9.
nobody's going to die here. You might be smashed to pieces,
You made
though,
it.
pretty badly. Okay, you made it. How? Give me
9
a
lives in
total.
extremes.
Extreme is good.
7.
7,
8.
Mine's 8.
8. Jeez.
9.
So that's 7, 8.
10. I failed.
10. We're gonna get to a point when you hit 0.
11.
Oh my God.
So if I
Nobody's
didn't get
gonna
a
die,
hard success
he
on that
said.
landing, we would have all died right away.
No, it would have added 1 to this
13
number of
failed.
of
14 failed.
Oh my god.
15
Okay.
failed.
You're not gonna die. I'm not killing anybody.
Hey, on the 16.
Okay, 16. 16 hard success.
Okay, so that's Waller got a 16.
I made mine on
Matthews,
the third.
3. That's more normal. Which made an 8. Corrigan, how'd you do? How many did you fail?
9.
9. Okay. All right. So I got a lovely, nasty chart here. This hit you guys pretty hard. Lieutenant Matthews, do you guys want to roll?
I'm fine.
You're probably going to be hurt, but not bad. Do you guys want to roll on this chart, or do you want me to roll for you?
Let's roll. What the hell?
Okay, Lieutenant Matthews, roll me percentile dice 3 times, or you could do any skill and just give me the number that you roll if you want.
3 or 2, because I failed 2 and made 1.
Oh no. Don't count the one that you make. Don't count.
Okay, so 2. Let me roll.
So 2, and that means 15, 8, and 7 is where we're standing.
Then mine is 0.
No, everybody gets some injury from this crash. There's no way you came away unscathed.
That's not fair.
Yes, it is fair.
That's not right.
If you jump at the last second, just right at the very end.
That's a terrible idea. That's a terrible idea. Wait,
Fine.
did you roll 100?
Is that what a 0 is?
Did that work, guys? I don't know roll 20 that well.
It
seems-
shouldn't be a 0. That's
Yeah.
1D. Maybe that's 100.
Just do a luck
Is there a
check.
penalty there? It looks like you rolled.
That'd be 100, wouldn't it?
Yeah, if you hover over the roll, I can't see it because I'm not
It's not doing anything. It's just a cross.
Yeah.
Hover. It does a cross for
interesting,
me too.
weird.
I just make a luck check.
There you go.
There we go. That's more like it. A 78. Tear of the collateral knee ligament. Ouch. You take 3 points of damage from this. What was it? 78. You cannot walk without great pain. Okay. So, roll me a second one.
I
An
did,
80.
80.
Thank you. 80 is a knee dislocation.
Same knee.
Uh,
It's just
3
hanging.
points of damage.
Can someone please just hand me the heroin?
You are dislocated. Yeah, you have dislocated knee, and then you got what? The collateral knee, it's both on the same leg. So at least you're not completely handicapped here. All right, Lieutenant Waller. Oh my God.
You only roll 15 times?
Just start rolling. We'll see how long you last. I'm not going to kill you, but you might be knocked unconscious, and we'll just stop at that.
Oh, I'm
Jesus
sorry. That's
Christ.
all together, doesn't it? All right.
That works. We got all these. Oh wait, no, that doesn't work. I thought.
Well, actually,
No,
no,
they give the numbers.
You have all
They
the
give all the
numbers.
numbers.
Yeah.
75, 41,
gives all the
23,
numbers.
so-
All right, you want to use those? So 75, femur contusion. Okay, let's see how this goes. When you hit 0, you're not dead, but you're out. You'll be unconscious for a while. You take a point of damage from the femur. 75 is a femur fraction. Sorry. Your leg is broken and useless.
Why am I laughing? I'm sorry.
It is your right leg. All right.
Well, actually, okay, it's all good.
41.
I was gonna say, I don't notice any difference.
So jot these down so you remember, because I'm not going to, because there's a lot here. Upper arm fracture, dislocation. 2 points of damage. Arm is broken and useless for weeks. That is your
Same
right
arm?
arm. Yeah, right arm, right leg so far. 23. 23 is a nose fracture. 1 point of damage and a broken nose.
Okay.
Let's see. 55. 55 is 55 is groin contusion. Oh,
Ow. God damn it, Joseph. You had to hit that goddamn tree.
3 points of damage and abrasion to the groin. Do you still have hit points?
Ooh.
Well, so far you've given me 1, 2, 1, and 3. So that's
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what
5, 6, 7. How many hit points do I have? Let's see. Where is
Yeah,
it?
that's a good question. Stop when you hit 0. I'm going to give you that.
Where? I don't see the hit points.
Oh God.
Should be like 12.
I
I have
think it's
9,
up-
so I have 2 left.
2 left. Okay, so let's see what we got here. That was 71. No, that was 50. Wait.
We have a
That was
whole
55.
55 is groin. 89 is ankle fracture dislocation.
I think it's the right one.
That is 4 points of damage. Is that's more?
Oh,
points
I'm
than you
definitely
have.
gone now.
So you're just at 0. Put yourself at 0. I'm not killing. Actually, most of these pilots survived even these terrible crashes. One guy felt something in his mouth. His row of front teeth had gone backwards, had all kind of like busted in, and he reached in to pull it back in place, and it just came out in his hand. I mean, these people got messed up in these, but most of them lived. So we're not going to kill you. That was 89. So ankle fraction, we're going to say it's the right ankle. You got slammed on your right side. One of the times that the plane was going back and forth and crashing in trees, boom, right up against the cockpit. And that fucked up your right side. Your nose got smashed into the glass.
Don't worry, Captain. It's okay. My groin broke my fall.
I can't hear you. You're unconscious.
Yes, you're out cold. So we'll come back to that. Lieutenant Feathergill, give me one roll, please. You came away for this the lightest, unless you roll like 100. That'll be bad.
Now that you've said it.
24. 24, neck contusion.
Whiplash.
1
Gotta
point of
hit you right
damage. You take 1 point of damage, and you have a lot of cuts and abrasions. That's it. You're probably the one who's hurt the least. Lieutenant Lucky Corrigan, give me some rolls. Let's see how badly smashed up you got. Maybe hard success is too hard. Maybe I should make that a regular from now on.
Got a lot. I rolled 9 times for you there. It's a.
Oh my God. Okay. 3 and 3.
What fresh hell am I suffering?
Okay, your 3s are nothing.
Hey, there we go.
Those are 0. So low is good. 17. 17 is a head injury. You take a point of damage, and you're confused after the crash. 58. 58 is a back injury.
Ooh.
2 points of damage. You are in great pain. You're going to have difficulty getting up and down from prone.
Okay.
No sex for you. 91.
Just take me back and shoot me then.
Foot
You don't have to
contusion.
be prone, man.
Foot contusion. 1 point of damage. Tears and cuts on your foot. Book wrecked. That doesn't even make sense. That must be a typo. Your boot is wrecked. I bet that's supposed to be a boot. 37 is going to be scapula fracture. Ooh. That's not. Ooh, I don't like that. A point of damage and a broken scapula. Your arm and shoulders are useless for a while. This will be on your right side. Everybody's getting slammed on the right. 51. Chest or abdominal contusion. 1 point of damage on that. Cuts and abrasions on your chest. Your uniform is ripped and torn. Are you still conscious?
Oh, I'm only at 7 out of 13. We can keep going.
Lord. Wrist dislocation is your 48. Another 1 point of damage. That is going to be on your right hand. Your hand is going to be useless. You can't use your right hand for a while. And
oh no,
God, you made it all the
hand.
way up to the top. 84. Tibula fibular fracture.
Tib.
3 points of damage. Your leg is
Now we're
broken. That's the last one. And it's your right leg. I keep rolling high. I'm doing high as right, low as left. You still have hit points. You are still conscious. You are all busted up. Probably because you were in the fucking bombardier's position. In your crash position. Master Sergeant Wyche.
All right. So those are my 8.
Gotcha. All right. You're 13. 13 gives you, you're battered and bruised. And take a point of damage. I'm minning out. I always do this. I hate this. 75 is femur fracture. That's 3 points of damage. And you have that's hip femur fracture. Your leg is broken and useless. That is your right leg. 78. Tear of the collateral knee ligament. That is an additional 3 points of damage. Are you still conscious?
Oh, yeah. I have 13 hit points.
That's on your right side as well. You cannot walk without great pain.
You are a meaty 13-year-old.
10.
Yeah.
Let's see. That's another just like battered around. So it's another point of damage, but otherwise nothing special for that. 27. Minor shoulder injury to your left shoulder. 1 point of damage.
Okay.
7 is again banged around. Let's see if I can hurt you some more for a point of damage. And then the last 2, 6 is the banged around.
Yes.
For 3 points of damage. Are you still conscious after that?
Wait, 9, 10, 11, 12. That is 13.
Okay. So let's see what 59 is just for shits and giggles. Back contusion. Okay.
All right, good. I was just
No, we're
hoping
not
it wasn't
gonna keep
55 anywhere because that was.
Is that the groin?
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
All right.
Okay. So the plane comes to a stop. It is. You can hear the rain pouring. Those of you who are still conscious, I believe, Sergeant Wyche and Lieutenant Waller are both out. There is blood everywhere, except maybe in Feathergill. What happened to you?
I have whiplash.
Everywhere except for the navigator's compartment. There's just lots of blood everywhere. Yeah. And everyone is stunned, at least for a few moments, as the rain pours in through broken windows. I need one group luck check. Lieutenant Waller, I need you to make me a luck check. You're the low luck, and you're still technically in the group.
I'm the low luck. All right, let me look here. Where's my luck? Oh, there we go.
Oh.
Success.
All right. So I will keep that in mind. Let me put a check by that. The bird is shattered to pieces. You do have a scuttling charge in this bird, so you can use that if you so desire at some point, so she doesn't fall into the hands of the Japanese. Those of you still conscious start pulling yourself out of the wreck. The props are bent, broken. Landing gear is wrecked. Most of the glass in the plane is shattered. The nose is wrecked. You are mostly injured. Or badly hurt. You see that Sergeant Wyche and Lieutenant Waller are unconscious. What do you want to do?
Walk around? No, probably not.
I'm going to extract myself, and the bombardier is right in front of me.
Yes.
Does he need help?
There's so much blood in the bombardier's compartment. But yeah, he could probably use some help.
So
my leg, my hand.
I've got some bandages in my bag here.
Yes, you can perform first aid if you wish.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Kansas, I don't know what you do in the backwoods, but I don't think a bandage is gonna fix my hand or my leg.
Well, I'm gonna try and if I need a tourniquet or whatever, I'm just gonna try and stop the bleeding here.
It was bad. Could have been much worse. First aid success. Give yourself a hit point back, Lucky. And Kansas is working on trying to get you kind of bound up and helped.
Have some morphine.
Yes, everybody has morphine as well. What about what's happening in the cockpit, Lieutenant Matthews?
I'm working on the co-pilot.
Okay, give me a first aid check for him. And Lieutenant Waller, you're at 0 exactly hit points is what we're saying. If he can give you at least 1 hit point back, and he can't, but it's not a crit fail, so he doesn't hurt you and make you worse. So you can't wake him up. You're starting to try to bind him up and try to help him out, but you're not doing much good. You could go that route. You can see Sergeant Wyche in the back behind the navigator's room is his position. He was apparently flung out of the chair and like bounced like all over that back cabin, like everywhere. He is lying on his back, arms spread eagle. I could add something, but I think it would be inappropriate.
So who's ever's active? We need to get some litters. Get them out of here.
At least you don't have to worry about the plane blowing up. There's no fucking fuel.
No, but I'm gonna
All right, so
get them out.
yeah, you guys can start getting people out. Burgess and Wyche and Waller are unconscious. You can drag them from the plane. Everybody can make me another intelligence check. Those who are conscious.
Intelligence.
Yes, please. Oh, did anybody make it?
Yeah.
Nope.
Corrigan.
Oh, I did. Oh,
You got a
my-
success.
I was looking at
Corrigan,
Thor.
you're the perfect one for this. You know that
Oh,
30
goody.
cal that's in the front of the plane. If
just
it has not been damaged in the crash, it can be removed
That's what I
and
was gonna.
used. It's got a tripod that comes with it. If it hasn't been
Problem is,
damaged.
I have no function on the
I'm just
right
telling
side
you.
of my body.
I'm just telling you. You remember this
You
as
can
you're
talk me
climbing
through
out
it.
of the plane.
I will shout to whoever's around. There's a 30 cal in the front we could use.
When he
My
says
good
that,
arm is shot.
everybody remembers. Oh yeah, that's detachable.
Yeah. Well, that first thing I was gonna do is get them out. That was how I was gonna go back for
Yeah.
the 30 cal.
Okay, it's pouring down rain.
Yeah.
You've got Burgess and you've got
So I'm
Wally
gonna
out.
leave whoever's still physical to make stretchers. for
That would
those
probably
two.
be just your navigator. You can go back and retrieve the 30 caliber machine gun. I don't know if anybody has machine gun. Very high as a skill. That would be your probably best bet for whoever.
I've got 40.
I'm just getting it. So mine's just at a 20.
That's fine.
so.
You've picked it up. You got the machine gun. You've got all your gear. You can drag all the gear out.
And then
Yeah.
I'm gonna rig the.
I'm gonna break those broomsticks off the back and use a couple shirts or jackets to make
Yeah.
a jacket for the co-pilot.
Sure. You do so. So you're okay.
I've got 60 machine guns, so if anybody wants to do first aid on me, that'd be awesome.
Nice.
You don't find. I don't believe. Do you have any broken bones, Wyche?
I have a femur fracture, and then my knee knee ligament is torn.
Yeah, that's all leg stuff.
But that's
And
that's
you're all
leg stuff.
battered up and bruised and covered in bruises and blood. Okay, yeah. So, Wyche looks like somebody just beat the shit out of him, pretty much.
Walk off that femur fracture, Wyche.
The conscious can make me a spot hidden. Nobody has anybody can see to anybody as far as first aid if you want to try that at any point. Lucky keeps remembering and seeing everything. Lucky, it's pouring down rain. Miserable, it's dark. You can't see more than 20 feet in the rain. But you do notice to the north there is some kind of a light. Like a very small light in that direction. Otherwise, Kansas, were you checking on Waller?
Wick.
Wyche, yeah, you haven't done Wyche yet. Yeah. Okay, Wyche, you get a point back. That brings you to consciousness.
Who am I
Yeah,
trying-
baby.
I
you're
failed
still
on. I failed on. Wally. Who else needs it?
I'm gonna
Wyche.
try Wally now, but I wanted Wick to be able to use.
Wyche's already gotten it. Yes, you can only get one first aid for your essentially. Well, shit. You know what? If you have more than one wound, technically in the game, each wound can be treated separately. So Wyche got smashed like 8 times.
6.
You guys, was it 6? Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. I got 6.
You got 6.
well,
Wyche got 8. You can also try to do some work on each other.
When I wake up and I see Kansas over me,
Yeah.
I just want to grab his face and be like, smooch. Like, all right, thanks, man. Push off and then do what I need to do.
There you go, Kansas.
He cracked a smile.
Give you a big old smooch. Let's see. Anybody conscious who wants to try to get Waller around can go ahead and make me a first aid who hasn't already.
That was not me.
so I think
failed on-
Matthews is the
failed
only
on
one.
splinting mine.
Right.
And then who was the other one?
Oh my god. You could. I'm gonna allow everybody to do at least one on every other person if you want.
Yeah. I
Okay.
Who else? Wait, who else needs it? I did.
Everybody does except for you. Somebody could do something for Feathergill too. Didn't you take a point of damage or something?
I did.
What was your damage?
One whole damage.
Whiplash.
Yeah, you have whiplash.
You're
Okay.
gonna have to give me a neck massage, guys.
with my one good arm. Just
yes, he needs.
I'm just going to
some
suffer
help.
with my 1 point.
What I'm gonna, yeah.
I tried to help Waller. I'm going to try to help Lucky now with first aid.
Okay.
And that fucked up too. Sorry, man. I'm just bad.
I was like,
I really shouldn't be doing anything.
I haven't tried to help Matthews yet, so I'm going to.
Hey, whoever, you can give that to somebody.
All right,
All right.
Matthews, get a point back.
So Matthews,
I failed on me.
Wyche?
I failed on Wally. And then I failed on, who was the other one that I tried?
Wyche?
I failed on Wyche, but I'll give a shot to Wally just to see if we can get him up again. Nope, Wally, you're staying down, buddy.
Damn it.
Yep.
Sweet dreams.
How about Matthews? Did you do Feathergill at all?
That's who you can give it to.
Feathergill. He gives you a little neck massage and wraps something around your neck to help keep it stable.
Stop being a pussy.
So you get your hit point back. Feathergill comes through without a scratch, almost without a scratch. Yeah.
I gave a hit point back to Wyche, Matthews, and Lucky. So make sure you guys
mark those down, guys. Everybody, but nobody can.
Sorry,
help
Wally.
God.
If only someone could set my nose.
Yes.
All right.
Are we allowed to try one of like his other wounds?
Sure. I'll let everybody make one more chance. One more on Waller to
All
help
right.
one of his other wounds.
Don't fumble.
Waller,
Yes,
we're gonna
that
get you
would
up,
be
buddy.
bad. Oh,
there's
Waller.
no-
Oh,
There's 2 hit
Oh, I
points.
failed. Sorry. Damn.
Regular fail.
oh, I only have one arm. Oh,
An extreme.
But extreme.
Nice.
and
Extreme.
regular.
Oh. I don't know if that does any difference for first aid. Let me check, actually.
Waller, we're gonna get you
me
back,
too.
buddy.
You at least got 2 points back, Wally.
Oh.
Your video's frozen, by the
No,
way.
he's got a screenshot.
There we go.
Because
He's
I
really
wasn't
good
sure.
at
I wasn't
that.
sure. I wanted to make sure you knew. So if you
This
did that on
guy
purpose,
got
that
his
is cool.
jokes.
Hey, I like it.
It's still behind you.
Let me check first aid.
I know. I got to mark down these 2 hit
Oh
points.
God, it's his doppelganger or some kind
He's
of
having an
growth.
out of body experience. While
Some
he's
kind of growth on the back of his neck.
grown a second head.
Oh no, I saw that movie.
After I fail all of that horribly, I am working on the scuttling charge.
Okay.
All right. Do we have
I think
everything else?
that's only going to give you 1 point back, though. Yeah, 1 point. Blah 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 blah. I don't believe that it gives you more for hard or extreme successes. So you got 2 hit points. Everybody's hurt. Those
Did
who
you guys
just woke up. So Wyche and Waller can make me spot hiddens.
All right. Did you guys get the snacks out?
I'm
to
assuming
God,
everything of importance has been pulled from the plane.
You
There's
got your
probably
sea
bags of
rations.
sea rations. You
I
guys
reached
have
in my
parachutes.
pocket and pulled out extreme success on the spot hidden.
Nice.
Damn. Okay, yeah.
I pull out a whole lost sausage links of Mr. Smelling. Here. I found these under the seat.
Don't forget, you have the weaponry that's listed on the back of the sheet, that 1941 and all that gear. You also have, some of you also have an extra weapon or 2 that you brought along for protection. So keep that in mind.
Yes.
Waller, your extreme success. Did anybody else get a success at all with that spot hidden? No? Thorn, Wyche? No. So that is definitely not electrical light that you see to the north. You're surprised no one else has noticed it, but no one else has mentioned it yet. And it might be a lantern. It might be something like to that effect.
Said
There you go.
that light. It's not electrical. It's some sort of flame-based light, like a lantern. Okay.
I mean, we're in rural China, so hopefully it's.
I check my flashlight. Is it working?
Yes. Your gear came through pretty much. It's fine.
Do I have to give myself morphine to move, or am I going to be able to move without my morphine?
What are your damages? Do you have a broken leg or anything like that?
Yeah, I've got like a fractured femur. I've got, you name it, and I also got 3 points to the groin.
Yeah, you are going to have great difficulty moving without. Someone's going to have to assist you. Who else has broken legs?
Wait, I've got a broken leg too. Wait, yours is right? Shit.
Mine's right.
I think you
And
both
mine
have
is right too. We
I
can at
kept
least
rolling
like
right.
put ourselves together and be like a 3-legged race. But
Does
we can't.
Corrigan?
I have written that it's just extremely painful to walk.
Okay, so you can walk. It hurts a lot. You don't want to walk very far. You're not going to be able to keep it up without hurting yourself further.
But we got to get away from the plane because that's where they're going to look.
Not a bad idea.
So I made a litter out of
the broomsticks and other stuff.
Broomsticks. So
Strip off the seat cushion and to make the fabric. Or the parachute.
Yeah, use the parachute.
You've got parachutes.
Yeah.
You've got your I forget what the freaking life vests are called. The
life jacket, flotation
life jackets are called like Dolly Maze or Dolly something.
I have a compass. That might help. Also, let's see. Holstering straps. That's part of the gun.
Yeah.
It's in the butt of your Red Ryder BB gun.
I don't think so. Where are we at?
That would be sweet.
Okay. So we'll go to at least 10:30. Everybody, is that okay with everybody?
Yeah.
Okay, and we might go a little over to at most 10:45, and then we'll be done.
All right. I got my box of condoms out of my bag in case you never know.
You have way more than one box of condoms.
It's true.
This rabbit foot did not help me at all.
Yeah.
To be responsible.
Who said that? That was Matthews. Okay. Hey, you're not dead. That you look back, the plane is smashed to pieces. It is a little surprising that anybody walked away from this. Most of you aren't walking away, so
I don't even want to know what a regular success or a failure would have been.
No, the failure just added more hits to everybody. So, and you guys, man, they got fucked up. And of course, one person almost always just makes it immediately and is fine, like Feathergill. So, yeah, what do you want to do? It's pouring down rain. It's chilly. You're wet. You're bloody. Some of you have torn up uniforms, or somebody had a ripped boot. There are some trees. They give a little bit of shelter. And Waller has pointed out a light to the north that appears to be a stable. It also does not appear to be moving, Waller. You know what I mean?
It's not moving. Maybe it's some kind of village or something. Perhaps we should go there. It might be dry.
Yeah, better than sitting here.
Maybe they got a doctor.
Yeah, sure. Maybe
Look,
we have a doctor.
I'm pretty banged up here, Wally.
Hey,
sure you are too.
You know, doctors, maybe they have some nurses. It doesn't matter.
Hey, they got nurses? And I'm going to start like limping my way in that direction immediately.
That's all right, don't worry.
All
on your broken leg.
Hell in your crotchal regions.
No, I believe that's just Waller.
Just Waller.
Waller's the one that took something to the
still
ground.
works. I don't know about you guys.
You probably slammed into the stick. That's totally probably what did it. Not you, Waller. Waller probably took it right to the crotch.
I thought our bombardier got it.
Your
no wonder he passed out.
Probably your seatbelt like just tore with the G forces.
Right.
Yeah.
We're getting ready to scuttle this thing, so we got to move.
All right, let's go.
Okay.
Yeah, but
so
what y'all do to my plane? Come on.
Dude, your plane
I
is
don't think you're going to fix it, bud.
I know. Bye, beautiful.
I'm going to let them
pat it.
Since I'm one of like two people somewhat mobile, I'm going to let them get ahead.
Okay.
Well, that way I can try to get away from the scaling charges.
Yeah, you won't have a problem with that.
I take it I'm face up in the carrier or whatever being dragged. So I'll just make sure I watch our rear, and if I see, I'll have my 45 fully loaded, ready to go.
Okay.
If I see anyone like attack us from the back, I'll holler and fire.
Don't shoot me.
All right. All right, Captain. Now that you said that, okay.
I believe the captain has a double-barrel shotgun, a sawed-off shotgun. A couple other people have some pistols, and somebody has a Winchester rifle. Yeah. I believe it's Feathergill. I could be mistaken.
No, it's Feathergill. It's Kansas. It's got the
Kansas. You have a Winchester carbine that you tucked into the plane. And brought with you.
There was something in my backstory about that, but it's not on my equipment list.
Thanks for the extra weight. Now
did you check in weapons where it shows your damage and all that stuff? Because I might have neglected to put it there. I thought I did.
I copied mine over from the post you made on what's it called?
Combat.
Right.
Yeah. If you go to combat in the middle and scroll down, you got a hunting knife.
I'm dropping down and I see it in here. It's just not on my backstory sheet. So
right.
Yep,
Sorry.
I see it. Old Scratch.
Yes. So Feathergill has a rifle. Who's carrying the 30 cal?
How much does it weigh? You know what?
I mean, it's
I'm
a machine gun. So
I'm the strongest,
It's
probably.
about
So
23 pounds or so, I think. Let me check.
Somebody
You're
with
like on one leg with the.
it's solid. You got one leg? Okay. Because you got a fractured leg too? Yeah. Okay. It's got belts. It's got several belts. Hold on. Let me look up what you can actually take on this very.
Couldn't we duct tape like a stick to it and then just use like a walking stick and then?
There's still.
Okay, I was close. It's 31 pounds.
You don't want
With
to
the
use it as a
tripod.
walking stick.
I'm going to turn it into my leg. That's what it is.
Okay, what do we
There you
got
go.
here? So the
What
30
is that,
cal.
grindhouse?
31 pounds with the tripod.
Okay, 31 pounds with the tripod. I'll take that. The 30 cal has 3 belts of 750 rounds each. You might want to jot that somewhere. Wyche.
What is it again?
It's got 3 750 round belts.
Okay.
What? What is it?
No, I'm just like, I couldn't even like make up what you had said because I was like, I don't know anything
That's okay.
about this.
You can also
So-
give the belts to somebody else to carry for now if you want. I mean, it doesn't have
to
to.
the people who can
have
walk.
to
so they're not
stick.
all one person.
Right.
Throw on the
It's got a-
stretcher with Waller.
It's got a built-in tripod on it so that you can set it up. You can't fire it from the hip; it's way too
Yeah.
heavy.
All
but
right.
you got to set it up, and then you can fire it. I've got the stats for it. If it comes down to that, and you need it. That's a 30 cal. That'll rip the shreds. It'll rip anything to shreds that you shoot at, probably. But it's
I
not
can't
something.
carry your 30 cal, Mr. Frodo, but I can carry your ammo.
Carry my ammo.
Give him one of the
Ammo.
belts, yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I got a bum shoulder right now, so just throw it on that. I mean, it can't get worse, right? Wick, load me up, and I'll.
Get a bum shoulder, and he puts it. Oh, it hurts. Oh God. Oh God.
It's gonna hurt, but I mean, I'm not gonna I can't move my arm. It's not like that.
I mean,
arm's
yeah,
gonna go
as long as we
anywhere.
strapped it to you,
Use it
like,
like a-
strapped your arm
Use
down.
it like a sling.
Yes, I want to make a sling out of one of the
Sling
belts.
out of 30 caliber belt. Okay.
Oh, that's pretty BA. That's yeah.
Yeah, and I'm sorry. Where
I'll
were you guys
carry one
heading?
of the belt.
Well, are we going to head towards the light or away from the light? I think it's
That's what I need to know.
Sword.
Captain?
Towards.
Okay.
Towards the light.
So,
There
Lieutenant,
could be women there.
Yeah.
Lieutenant Matthew
yeah.
sends you that direction. A minute or two later, you hear like a small explosion, like a flamey explosion, like, and you see a lot of light behind you. And he comes kind of jogging back up to you.
No, I'm not jogging. I'm.
Oh, okay. He comes dragging up to you.
Ow! Ow! Ow!
He's all fucked up.
But
Yeah.
I'm still walking faster than somebody
Oh,
dragging
yeah, you are.
a litter
Yeah.
and another person carrying a 31-pound machine gun. And
Okay. There's a house up here. It looks big. I'm going to send y'all a picture. Oh, wait. Let me send these. Hey, here are your emergency exits.
Wait, now.
Here's some more emergency exits. This was if you had to parachute and you decided not to parachute. It's not a bad idea. You still get pretty fucked up if you parachute. Here is the building that you
What are
see.
you talking about? I'm fine.
My neck a little sore. I get worse than that plowing. Yeah, and
too.
we'll actually change
I feel like I
this.
slept wrong.
I figured out how to do this. Ooh, look at that. So there's now the picture of. Oh, there's so many people's faces. I can't even see this. You're approaching from the right side of this picture of this. It's called a Sahuan. I'm mispronouncing that one. It is a courtyard building. You've probably seen pictures of them in some of your briefings. This is a big house in China. There's a lantern out front on the southeast side, which is going to be to the right side of this picture that I've just given you, is where the front door is. It looks like you can also see light spilling out from these courtyards or whatever's inside this building. You're coming straight on, so you're not getting like this kind of an angle of a view, but you can tell it looks like different. It looks like it's some kind of compound. And from your knowledge, this is probably a very wealthy Chinese family probably lives here.
And this is not Japanese territory, correct?
Mm.
Do we know if it is?
Feathergill. I need a navigation check from you. If
Aye,
you can
aye.
tell them for sure if this is Japanese territory. The Japanese control a good portion of China right now, at least towards the coast. You are not sure. You're not sure exactly where you crashed. What with the low speed and all the other shit that has happened. It's kind of, and yeah, you're not exactly sure. What do y'all want to do? I'm going to say you get within like 40, 50 feet of this house. So you
Do
get
we
a good
see-
view of it.
Do we
Go
see any activity inside?
There's light coming from inside. So there's obviously somebody in there.
I'm gonna. If who else is mobile?
I'm mobile-ish.
Okay, so whoever else is mobile, the two of us will try to go around the compound and
Yeah.
see if we can hear voices.
Sure.
Or, so we can tell the difference between Chinese and Japanese. So
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so you guys go around. They disappear into the darkness, leaving those who are very badly injured. Wait, who's going? Matthews and who? Wick
machine gunner will stay with
Feather and go.
Yeah, I'll stay with these guys.
So
'cause I
Wick and
can't
Feather
really
go. They
move.
disappear into the darkness.
Who has the best Chinese? Did anybody?
No, it'll be me.
30.
It'll be Matthews and Feathergill. No, you're the
Feathergill.
machine. Yeah, Feathergill. Who's the machine gunner? Which?
I'm the machine
Wick.
gunner. Yeah.
Wick is the machine gunner.
Yeah.
So Kansas and I will go.
Okay.
I got the Boy Scout with me.
He knows everything about this nature stuff.
Why weren't you better on the first date? Just kidding.
Let's see. So you don't see any other entrances as you walk around. The walls are about 12 foot tall. Many were topped with these overlapping, like tiled roofs. They appear to be made of it looks like a white plaster. You could assume it's probably some kind of brick, maybe holding it up. It's very large, longer from north to south and east to west, solidly built. It is not new, but it's also not ruins. It's something that's being lived in. You can hear the murmur of voices. There are people inside. You can each make me a listen check to see if you can differentiate anything about the murmuring. You can't really make out words exactly.
What's the temperature here today?
It's chilly. You do want to find some kind of shelter. Even under trees would be better. How did Lieutenant Matthews do?
Oh, there it is.
That's the only problem with Roll20. Oh, fumble. Okay, it's definitely Japanese, Lieutenant Matthews. There's definitely Japs in there.
I'm gonna go in and kill everyone.
You think that they're like giving orders of some kind?
Oh my god.
There's some music playing. It must be Japanese music. It's gotta be. That's pretty much all you get before you have made a circle around. There are definitely people inside.
Can I push my
Oh yeah. Yeah. You can push. How are you pushing?
I am, Matthews is going, that's Japanese, and he's getting all amped up. And
Yeah, he's got his gun in his hand probably.
And
I'm already walking
so
to
I'm
the
going to
front door.
double down and gonna listen. Let us listen. Just take a second. Let's listen a couple seconds more.
Do you wish to push, Matthews? Or do you even listen to Feathergill? What do you want to do? It's up to you. It's entirely up to you.
Oh, it's 100.
Lieutenant Matthews?
I still
Yeah.
Did you want to? Okay, sorry. I don't want to go. Yeah,
No,
take your time.
You have to have a
Feathergill's-
hard. If you push, you have to have a hard, right?
No, it just has to be a success.
No. If you fuck up, there might be a consequence.
There might be a consequence.
I mean, there are.
You also
I'm already
might
getting
hear.
it.
It's up to you. You don't
roll.
have to. You could just be like, I'm not going to listen. I hate them damn chaps. You could be over there mumbling to yourself and just give it, or just push Feathergill and tell him keep moving. You know what I mean? Don't let Feathergill push if you want. How do you want to handle it? Any way you want.
Oh, you already pushed yours, right?
She made the roll, yes.
Phil.
So Feathergill's trying to stop to listen more carefully, probably getting really close to the walls where you're hearing most of the noises to try to kind of see what he can hear. How do you want to react?
There's just the one entrance.
Yeah, there's one entrance that you can find. This is probably, you've walked most of the way around. You don't think there's any other entrances at this point. And definitely Japanese. Feathergill's tried to convince you to just calm down and take a second, to listen a little longer and make sure. Check your traits, see if there's anything there. Back at the injured. Hey, you're waiting. How far did you want to move further away from this place before you settled in, or did you just stop about 50 feet where they left you? What's the call for Waller, Corrigan, and Wyche?
I would say we definitely move somewhere a little farther in.
Is there any cover obvious on the side?
Yeah. There's trees around. There are places that you could take cover a little further away from the house. They're gonna have to drag Waller, and Lucky's having a terrible time walking too. I believe you took some leg damage.
Perhaps we could settle over there by those trees.
You could even set up the machine gun if you want, Wyche.
I was thinking about it, but I
towards
don't
the
know.
building if you want. I mean, that's up to you. Setting it up doesn't mean you have to fire it, but that's up to you.
That feels impolite.
It is very impolite, unless they're Japanese, and then it's not impolite.
Like
We don't have to shoot somebody.
You don't have to. You can do whatever you want. It's a role-playing game.
Look, this is Warwick.
Warwick. What? Warwick.
You three make a spot hidden real quick.
Okay.
By him.
Yes, please.
Oh, success.
Wyche, you definitely see it. So does Corrigan. You see a man heading kind of, it looks like he's coming out, not from the direction you guys came from exactly, but he's heading towards the house, and he's not far from you. And then you hear what sounds like a loud roar nearby.
Does this guy, how was he dressed?
He appears to be dressed in, let's see, he's wearing simple clothing, like a tunic and pants. He's got sandals on. He's not in any kind of uniform. He's wearing a hat. He's actually got these big sleeves he's holding over his head to try to keep the rain off his head. And when that roar happens, the other two of you can make a listen check to see if you overhear the roar while you're trying to determine whether you're going to listen into the house. He looks behind him. He lets out a cry. He goes, "Oh!" and he just falls to the ground.
Ooh, I rolled a 1.
Wow.
Yes. Oh, fumble for Matthews. How did hold on to that ball?
Mine did.
How long?
1 and a 99.
How did Feathergill do on the second listen to see if you hear the noise of an animal somewhere nearby? A success. Feathergill, you're listening. You pushed your roll and failed. You don't think that that's Japanese music. It doesn't sound like the Japanese music that you've heard before. So, but it looks like Matthews is getting really angry with you for wasting his time.
Oh, I'm sorry, Scott.
I am going to stealth up and try to get inside.
How? Over the wall?
Through there's the one entrance, right?
You're going to head back for the front door. Matthews is fed up with you, Feathergill. He just walks away without a word. Just boom, 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 boom. He's gone. I don't know. What do you want to do?
Where is he heading?
You were on the west side, so you'd gone 3/4 of the way around, and we're just about to get to the front again, maybe head for your guys. And that's when you stopped him, and you said, "Hey, wait, let's just calm down. Let's listen again to make sure." And you're listening, and all of a sudden, he just walks away. And you're thinking, that doesn't sound like Japanese music. And then he's walking away, and he disappears around the corner, heading towards, almost looks like the front door. You know the front door is on the opposite. Go ahead. What do you want to do?
Matthews, where are you going?
He's gone. He didn't even give a chance for you to talk. He just walked away fast and headed around the corner and disappeared from sight almost immediately. Am I wrong, Matthews? Do you let me know if I'm saying anything?
Well, I'm not doing much fast.
Well, yeah, you away. He's hobbling away.
I think it's Japanese, and I
heads
didn't
around the corner.
So,
that's part of your failed push too. He gets away from you before you can actually kind of you could just grab him and stop him.
Is the entrance the opposite direction from where we originally came from?
No. The entrance is on the same side that you came from. It's on the south side.
Where are my men at?
Your men are almost due south of the place.
And the entrance is south.
South, on the south side, southeast.
Yeah. So I'm heading back. So whether or not you think I'm going back to our guys or if I'm going to the main entrance.
Right. He could be going back to the men. He could be going to the front door. He could be wanting to walk around the place again. He didn't say. He just walked away.
I'm gonna go catch up with him.
Okay. Meanwhile, you three, the man, when the thing roared, whatever that was in the woods, he just was like, oh, and he just falls down. A moment later, something dark bounds out of the underbrush towards that man.
Shit, how big is it? How big is it? I'm like trying to set up the tripod.
I don't know. There's no way you're going to be able to get that set up.
Oh yeah.
Be on top of him.
But
it's like a panther or a big black tiger. It's you're not sure what exactly it is. It's a big cat of some kind, a really big cat.
Does it
it's
look
heading
like it's approaching us?
Sorry.
Okay.
No, it's going for that guy that's lying in the road, maybe 50 feet away from you.
I'll try and shoot it.
We'll
if I
say
can.
40 feet. We'll say 40 feet. It's 15 to 16 yards away. 14 to 15 yards away. Yeah, what are you shooting it with, Waller?
My 45 semi-automatic pistol.
Okay, you draw.
because he's already had
Let's
it
see.
out.
Top of the round here is going to be Wyche, actually, for combat. What do you...
Do I think that I will be able to set this whole thing up before this thing?
No. The belt's not even in it right now.
I'm going to take out my... I forget which one I have.
Corrigan, think about what you're doing.
The shorty gun that I have and
the pistol. That's a 1911 45
yes.
semi-automatic. Yes. Okay,
Yeah.
You're top of the round. You can pull the pistol and fire. Do you want to take one shot, or you want to fire like from the hip, like 3 real quick? Those will each get penalty dice. One shot doesn't get a penalty die.
I'm taking 3 because maybe I can scare it.
Okay, give me 3 rolls of pistol and
Oops,
put
wait,
and click the penalty die on each
Oh wait,
one.
sorry, that's right.
Should be on the front sheet.
I just made a mistake with this. Can I have this, but then I also have to do a penalty die.
The penalty die is a 1, so 44 is a success.
Success.
Was that your first roll?
That was the others. I forgot to do the bone or the penalty die.
Okay,
that one fails.
Okay, you've hit it once with 3 shots, right? So far.
2.
And
fudge. Okay. Yeah, so I only hit it once.
Pop. So you basically draw, and almost as soon as it's out, you're pulling the trigger as fast as you can. Mm-hmm. 3 bullets. You get 3 bullets off. You think you hit it with 1. What was your damage on your hit?
That
7. Was the 44. That was 7. Okay, so you hit it. The animal leaps away and just disappears back into the underbrush.
Okay.
It sounds like it's running away. You two by the house hear gunfire. Matthews, you've come around the side of the building. You're heading for the front door, went off to your right, back in the direction where you think you've left your men. Gunfire. Feathergill, you're just coming around the corner, so it's almost straight ahead of you, facing kind of south. You hear 3 shots in quick succession. Pop, pop, pop. It sounds like a handgun. It's definitely not a rifle. It's definitely not a machine gun. What do y'all want to do?
I'm sticking with Matthews, whatever he's doing.
Okay.
Oh, if I hear gunshots coming from where we left everybody, then I'm gonna assess that and figure out if they're getting ambushed.
Remember, it's pitch black out here.
Right.
2 of you can barely see each other.
I'm headed back that way.
Okay. Okay.
And I'm gonna try to I'm actually gonna go let's see the map.
Oh, actually, Waller? Corrigan, you were second in the combat. Were you trying to shoot at that thing?
Oh, and he also had his gun out earlier, to cover us as we were moving things. So he would have been ready as compared to the rest of us.
Who?
Waller. As he was lying in the, as we were dragging him, he had.
Waller should have gotten the shot off first then. So Waller, did you want to take an aimed shot or 3 shots? Corrigan, what were you doing? Waller.
I was going to shoot.
Okay, so Waller, you can get either 3 shots.
I'll take the 3 shots.
one shot. Yes, you take 3 shots. Make 3 shots with penalty dice. Corrigan, did you want to fill the air with lead, or did you want to just draw and fire a single shot, or how do you want to go?
Given everybody's already firing on it, I would like to take a round to aim.
Okay.
All misses, but I have my flashlight out. And what I'll do if after I miss him and assuming he runs, I'll try and keep the flashlight out for my fellow enthusiasts to maybe fire.
Yeah. Okay. So Corrigan is aiming. So here's what actually happens. I did it out of order because I didn't realize that Wally had his gun already in his hand. He should have gone. He went first. He's got it. He's like, just pop, pop, pop. Burgess, you went pop, pop, pop. You think maybe one of the bullets hit it. Lucky, you're still aiming when the thing jumps back into the bush and disappears. You still see the man lying on the ground. His head is covered up, like he's got like these big sleeves, and he's covering his head with his sleeves, and he's like in a fetal position. Just then Matthews and Kansas come kind of hobbling up. Well, Kansas is fine, but Matthews hobbles up with Kansas behind him. They both have guns in hand. Pistols, I'm assuming. Well, actually, Kansas, you have your rifle.
Oh, I got my shotgun.
Yeah. Oh, you got your shotgun. Okay. You have a shotgun. Kansas, you've got the rifle. There you go.
An animal just ran off into the bush.
You can make a figure. You can see a figure nearby, laying on the ground. You can't make out any details except these. Yeah.
Do we think he actually got bit, or do we think he just got approached and then?
He fell down when the thing made there was that cry, and he just was like, ah, and fell down. Then the thing came out of the bushes at him. You guys opened fire, and the thing retreated.
Yeah, I say, Captain, be careful. I think that thing might try and jump on our 6. I say I point towards the trees behind us. It's fast.
The guy is not a threat.
Well, he might be, but with those giant sleeves, I mean,
yeah,
it's certainly a fashion threat.
He's a wizard. Matthews, you walk over there to see. It appears to be. He looks like his clothing's weird. His clothing is really strange. You've never seen anything like it. Definitely not a uniform. Big wide sleeves. He's wearing sandals. It looks like. I'm assuming you got a flashlight you can turn on him, and he looks up at you and he starts jabbering in Chinese. It definitely is Chinese. It's a demon! It's a demon! A demon! And he's kind of pointing vaguely towards the bushes.
Demon.
It's some like big panther sort of thing. Came out and chased him. We shot it. We sent it packing.
He's like slowly standing up.
Can I roll a spot hidden enough? Now that we're looking for it, is that?
There's no sign of it.
I'll flash my flashlight around looking for it too. So to help.
Okay, yeah. I take a track if you want to try to track it.
I'm gonna.
You two did not see which direction it went, but your men did. You can't find any tracks, but it's pouring rain.
Yeah.
So it's not surprising, to be quite honest. The little Chinese man has finally stood up. He is, I am Song Shuin. And this is all in Chinese, keep in mind.
Oh, I want to say this to him.
Where are the women? What did you say?
Hello, please help us.
I am a servant for Master Wu. Wu Hong. Please come to his house. You have saved my life from the demon. The demon. As long as the Chinese are speaking in fairly simple phrases and stuff, if you have at least 10 points in it, you can pick up what they've.
Ronxing.
You can't speak Chinese to me. I have no idea what you're saying.
All right. Well, it all sounds
good. That's good though.
It does sound good. Yeah. What do y'all want to do?
Chinese in house or Japanese in house?
Oh, Chinese. It's Chinese. Chinese. Wu Hong, Master Wu Hong. I'm sure he'll be grateful for saving his servant.
Great. Oh, wait. Can
He's
I do
covering
an
his heads up.
insight check or something like that? Whatever it is.
Psychology? If you want to do a psychology, yeah. You can do anybody who thinks this guy, what is happening? Fighting
what the
skill. Why are you trying to punch him?
Wait, what? I
What is
think I just
happening?
clicked as I was like flipping through.
Okay. So psychology checks, if anybody wants, if you don't
Hard
believe him.
success.
Huh.
He's only got 2 syllables to his name. He must be Chinese. Japanese always have 5.
Oh,
He
wait.
is
It's
Song Shuin is what he told you his name was. He seems to be sincere to you, Waller.
okay.
I think he's good.
He's still covering his head with his sleeves. There you go. You got a psychology. You got a failure.
I'm trying to figure out how it's now like set up that it's calculating a hard success rather than just a regular success. I don't know why that is.
Click on hard at the under roll options at the top of the screen.
Oh yeah. There is that. I don't know how that works. I can't help.
Where is it? What?
Towards above your skills.
Okay. I think I clicked on it as I was trying to scroll up to get
At the
to
very,
something.
At the very top. You got
Oh,
Yeah, I got you. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Yep.
So yes.
Wow.
He's still waiting to hit an answer to his question of if you'll come to the house.
Yeah, come on. Let's get inside.
It's probably a lot safer.
It's
Yeah.
raining. Is what he says.
Raining. There's
That's
freaking panthers out here.
Yes, thank you.
Demon. It was demon. Wait, no. If you're speaking in English, let me know.
Our men are hurt and we are cold. Thank you.
Oh, yes. Come. So
Demons?
I'm assuming you said panther in English, Waller.
Yeah, I might have tried to say in Chinese too.
Okay. Yeah.
Sure.
So he takes you to this gate. The doors have a where did I put the actual this is a bad order that I wrote this in. The Great Building. So he takes you to a gate. There are 2 guardian lions flanking this gate made of marble. Any of you who wish to make I'll need a hard education check. That'll give you some information on China.
Hard education check.
Yes. Because if you make it, that means you know something about what's going on with these lions and that kind of thing. If you don't, you just... Oh, God, what is happening? Why is this going up? Okay. Regular successes. Okay. You guys don't recognize anything specific about this. You never really learned anything about this. But one of the two, the one on the right has its right paw on a type of cloth bale, while the other one on the left is identical, but there is a cub under the right paw. And the servant goes up to these doors. They are 10 foot tall. They're painted vermilion. They're studded with black iron. They have 2 copper door knockers and are decorated with 2 men like painted on, wearing armor and carrying swords and robes. And these 2 men look out of the doors and almost look like they're looking directly at you. The servant knocks on the door with one of the copper door holders, knockers. And a few moments later, the door opens. There's another man dressed somewhat similar to him, and who's like, oh, and obviously recognizes the man that you're with. And he says, demons, there are demons, come let us in. And the man seems surprised. He's holding a lantern, and he backs away as he pulls the door open so that you can all enter. And you find yourself in what appears to be a small courtyard that is kind of cut off from the rest of the building, and he waits at the door as you all hobble in. Most of you're still covered in blood, and then he will close the door behind you. There's like just inside the gate there's like a screen wall, which the first man is like, oh, he looks at it and he seems like, oh, thank you, oh good, we're safe now, as he kind of leads you past it. He says, I will fetch Mr. Wu to speak to you. He is the master of the house. You take them into one of the classrooms. And then he kind of, and all this again is in Chinese, and then he goes through a doorway, and the servant with the lantern standing there is kind of frazzled, and he looks you up and down, and he says, please come with me. And then he turns and kind of leads you through into this second courtyard to the building on the south side. Oh, here, I can ping. I forgot.
I'm asking them if they've got a doctor or anybody that...
I think that one of Master Wu's oldest son knows something of medicine, or perhaps it is one of his sons knows something of medicine and might be able to help. I will. You can ask Master Wu. He should be able to introduce you to his sons and help you.
Maybe we'll get lucky here and find a thoracic surgeon. This was.
Yeah.
I like load through no bullets back into my gun.
Oh yeah. You can reload. He takes you in a room on this building on the south side. It's probably located. I'm pinging. Ping. It's about there on the map. It looks like a classroom of some kind, or maybe a study. And he leaves the lantern, so you have light. He says, "One of us will return momentarily," and then he closes the door and he's gone. You guys want to talk or anything? I have about a couple minutes.
Is this a courtyard or this? I'm sorry. Is this an inside room or?
You're in an inside room now. It looks like it was probably once used as a classroom. There are desks. It's not uncomfortable. There is some calligraphy, little pieces of paper with calligraphy on the walls. There are some small but decorative items in the area. Some of them appear to be made of maybe gold or silver. One is some kind of crystal that looks very delicate. Everything looks very nice. It's very clean.
A lot of Orient is backwards, but this seems a little antique-y.
Well, it's dry. I'll say that much for it, Captain. Whew. I don't know if there's a wet like parachute on me. I'll try and crawl to a dry spot. And if there's a place that's like a flame, is there any kind of fireplace in here? Or
no, there's no fireplace in here. It is warmer than it was outside. And then you have a little lantern that's more of like it's giving off kind of a fish oil kind of smell, as opposed to like kerosene or gasoline or petroleum or anything like that.
I say best get dry, folks. If we can get dry, that's the main danger now.
All right.
I rolled a spot hidden to take a close look at this room for any. I guess I'm looking for signs of any threats to us.
No, you don't see anything. There's, like I said, there are some little decorative stuff that looks valuable. There's some calligraphy on the wall that looks very nice. The walls are like, it's not stucco, but it's like some kind of plaster.
Try to read some of this stuff.
The calligraphy is more decorative, but it is words like lovely, drawn very prettily, and that kind of thing.
Can of soup. I can't believe I bet people are going to get tattoos of this stuff someday.
It looks really nice, actually. It'll make a nice tattoo. Yeah.
Great tattoo of tuna fish.
Nice.
It says courageous. Like, no, it says can of soup.
One thing you notice, Jethro, there is an interior window, like an opening. And as you're kind of looking around, you see who are those girls out there? There's like these three really cute young women who are looking and kind of pointing towards the room that you're in. There's like a gateway that leads obviously to the interior of the house. It's got all this decorative stuff on these columns that make it look like leaves and things like, and flowers, they're carved in. And these three very pretty young women, one in pink, one in blue, one in yellow, are kind of peeking out through that and pointing at that room. And they're talking to another woman who's not dressed as nicely, who's in simpler clothes. These three women are dressed very nicely, and they're pointing, and the girl is like the one who's not dressed as nicely, maybe a maid or a servant, is like saying something to them. They're whispering, like, ooh, ooh. And the girls are like trying to catch a glimpse, and one of them seems to catch your eye and is like, ooh. And then they all get looking really shy. This literally only takes like 3 or 4 seconds. I don't know.
Are you telling us about this?
What is your what is your reaction, Lieutenant Feathergill, if any?
At the one that like seemed like to have her interest peaked, I like look over my shoulder and see who she must be noticing.
Yeah, Lieutenant.
It's not me.
Can I do a spot hidden check to see what our buddy Kansas is looking at?
Give me a spot hidden to see if you notice Kansas is like looking around kind of weird.
Success.
Oh yeah.
Where are the women? There.
Kansas is looking out this window, and he's looking around himself, and he looks back out the window. Do you do this, Kansas? You're like me? Do you do that? And then he does that. Right over. He goes, me?
Yeah, I start looking over my shoulder. How old are these women?
Pretty young. Probably your age. Maybe a little older, maybe a little younger. It's hard to tell at this distance. Mm-hmm. The maid does have a lantern. She's got a little lamp. Again, like a lot of the servants apparently are carrying lamps around. So Burgess, you go over to see what he's looking at the window. Do you want to like push him out of the way?
I'm going to go over and look, and I'm obviously Waller was right. We got to get out of these wet clothes. And so I'm taking off my uniform jacket.
Yeah, you've got like coveralls, a flight suit.
Oh yeah. So unzip that, pull that down.
Okay.
Oh,
you look out the window, you see these women as well. There's one in blue who is like, and then the others. Go ahead. What do you want to do? Sorry.
I want to say this to her.
Remember, now hold on. You're looking out a window. There's across a courtyard, and they're in this next gate.
I'm saying you are beautiful. As I'm,
hold on.
taking off my shirt, my zip. Oh man, my t-shirt's wet too. I better take that off.
So I'm gonna ping it.
Hit points?
I'm pinging. Do you guys see the ping? That's where the girls are. Can you see it? Is it coming across on Roll20?
I'm not seeing it. No.
It's not, and that's okay.
Okay. Well, it's across the courtyard.
Wait,
you guys are in this building on the south side. It's right here. I'm pinging again. Ping. Wait, what's focus ping?
What text? What text label is it closest to? Because when you ping, you're going to ping the map, not a handout. That's why.
Oh, I'm pinging the main map that's on Roll20.
Hang on, let me get rid of all this.
That's what I'm trying to do. Yeah, all these faces everywhere.
What main map? Are you showing that map to players? Because the main map right now is the plane.
Well, is it still the plane? How do I show that to hold on.
Click the map.
I clicked on new page.
No,
here's
go
the
up
plane,
to the ribbon.
And this is the map.
The top right of the map, there's like a ribbon.
Yes, I did that. And that's what's showing on my Roll20 now.
A yellow ribbon.
Oh, wait, a yellow ribbon?
Should be like, or just right click the map you want to show and click show to players. I think that works too. Or if you want to promote me to GM, I can help.
Oh,
I don't know
wait,
how to do any of these things.
I have to do that.
Or you can just fix the map, Chantel.
Can you fix it?
Can't fix the map?
All right, I got to figure out this a little better before we play again. We're almost out of time as well, folks.
That's okay.
They giggle when they see you, and then they run away.
Oh, damn.
Exactly.
All right, that's okay.
We're going to do one more little thing. As they run away...
Sergeant, priorities.
Sergeant...
priorities.
You and Feathergill are the first ones who actually noticed too. A gentleman and that servant that you saved from the demon coming through the gate as well. They come over to the door and come into the room. I'm going to... Oh my God, what have I done? I've lost everything. I don't know how to get anywhere. Hold on.
Jason, I just promoted you to DM.
Okay.
I got it.
So...
I'm on it.
This gentleman shows up. I said hit show everyone for a file. The man comes in with the servant. Let me know when I can ping and I can give you guys some better. We won't need the plane anymore, so if you can put the main map up of the...
Yep, working on it.
Okay, there's no rush. The man comes in. He's got a top knot. He's a big, solid guy. He introduces himself. He says that he is Wu Hong, the master of the house. He greets each of you politely. He's wearing black and kind of like a robe-ish kind of thing, and asks who you are and what you are doing here.
I have my rote phrase. We're Americans. We're friends. We fought the Japanese. I can repeat that endlessly. That's my one thing.
Okay. I see. I do not care for the isolationists to the east of China any more than any of a good Chinese would, I suppose. I am willing to let you stay here the night in the house, if you wish. I will give you. You may be as honored guests in my house. Please do not enter the most northern building. Those are the private chambers for my family and myself, my 3 daughters, my 3 sons, my wife and I.
I look square at the staff sergeant.
My family will also be taking a late meal in celebration of us all being together again after so long. I invite you to join us.
Andy, you should
Also,
have that
Grumbles
map
at the
now.
mention of
Okay. Let me get Jethro's head out of the way here.
Do we have to roll
Can you
our
see
Chinese
this? Does that ping show to anybody?
Shows,
Yeah.
Yep, you're
Yay! That's the gate, and here's the room where you guys are.
Oh, okay. So the outer wall.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's a building. That wall is a building.
Right. I'm with you.
So it was across the courtyard, and we'll use this map probably for the rest of the scenario. Yeah, I mean, you won't need the plane anymore. It's in pieces and burned to a crisp. He also says, I respectfully ask you not to make loud noises within the house or invoke the names of any gods or spirits out of respect.
I can do that.
And then he's going to he turns to his servant and says, we will be preparing dinner. Take them to the guest rooms, to the lesser guest rooms. There is already someone in the greater guest rooms, he says, sorry. And then he turns and he goes back through the gate. And the little servant that you saved, or whatever, is like, oh yes, please come with me. And he takes you through the gate here. Let me ping it. And he's going to take you to this.
Carry 2 of them. So
Yes, yeah, he
Yeah.
he tells you to wait, and he leaves, and he's back in less than a minute. He's got 4 more servants apparently, and they're going to help you guys carry the men. They're all male.
if he's ignoring me or not, I'm trying to get the attention of somebody to figure out, like, have they seen Japanese soldiers recently?
No, we have not seen any Japanese here. We are too far inland for the raiders.
And I'm listening to that and trying to get clues as to triangulate our position.
He doesn't say much more than that.
No,
you figure you're pretty far inland, fairly far at least. And they're going to walk you.
What year is this? I'm sorry.
1942.
1942. Okay.
Yes, April 1942, April 18th, maybe 19th. You're not sure. Actually, you could check your watches. It's still April 18th at this juncture. It's late it's like 9 or 10 o'clock at night. But it is, April 18th, 1942.
Hey guys, we should be starting our mission about now.
Yeah, you were supposed to leave much later than you did. That falls on people who are not pleased with that, probably. You go through the flower gate here, and he takes you over.
What was the town we're supposed to land in?
Zhejiang.
Zhejiang.
You want to get to Chongqing eventually.
Yeah.
Yes. Yep. So we're going to finish up here momentarily. You're taken through this inner courtyard to the building on the right. It is separated up. Well, wait, actually, on the way, everybody can make me a spot hidden. One last spot hidden of the night. This will be the last roll of the night.
Ooh.
I got to get the right place again.
Extreme success.
You're suddenly aware of the universe.
Lots of thumbs
ups.
Those who made it, which looks like.
I'm looking for the women. Sorry.
You are. You are looking for the women. That's why you're just like. But they went through that. He said the north side of the house. It's that way. Oh, that's. You're feeling yourself starting to get an erection. Anyway,
Suddenly you understand Chinese perfectly.
I mean, that's.
There are women here. You can smell them. You're like, oh.
Sandy, I got an extreme
2 hours.
success on
That's
You got extreme. Okay. You spot it first. You and Waller actually spot this guy first. On the opposite side of the courtyard, there's another building, which is it looks almost identical to the building that you're being led to. And standing there is it looks like another Chinese man. He is not dressed like either this lord of the house or like a servant. He's leaning against one of the pillars under the awning, and he's just watching you as you walk through. He's kind of got rough clothing, but he's got a well-groomed beard and mustache. Let's see. And I'm going to show to the players his picture. He's a fairly handsome man. He's got a stick in his mouth. And Walsey and wait, no, that's a regular. Who got the extremes? Lucky got an extreme. Walsey got an extreme. And Kansas, the three of you all notice he seems to be smirking at you, and he's got like what appears to be just a stick in his mouth. He's kind of chewing on it, and he kind of smirks at you as you cross this courtyard into these guest rooms. This building is broken up with paper walls. You know how the paper
Screens.
yes,
Psychology
paper
roll on the
screens.
smirk.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. I'll give you a psychology roll on the smirk.
Oh, damn.
Oh, got a 5.
Hard success.
This guy seems really cocky to you. Why am I not in the middle? There we go. He seems really cocky. He seems to find some amusement in your being here for some reason.
Ni hao lao xing shen. Hi, old feller. Say to him as we go by.
He takes out the stick and he kind of tosses it to the ground, and he's kind of leaning against that pillar, and he's just kind of watching you.
I'm in Carrie, by the way. I'm like in a litter.
Oh yeah, that's true. So you got your back.
Like I got a busted nose.
That's how you saw him, because you're basically going backwards.
Exactly.
Yes. Yeah. So he waves to somebody. Those of you, well, fucking Wyche doesn't care. He's like, where the women at? And anyone else who did not make the roll, I guess that'd be Lieutenant Matthews. Did you make it? Did you get a regular success?
No.
Yeah, we both fumbled.
He says
I
that.
fumbled my last 4 rolls. So whatever.
You fumbled. Okay.
Sorry, shouldn't have commented on
Frickin' Waller must be
style there,
semi-conscious. He's just talking to people who aren't there. Whatever.
Hey, I passed all my flight checks with hard successes. So
Hey,
I told you I'm useless after that.
you did a good job landing that plane in a terrible, terrible, horrible, awful, evil condition.
Hey, we walked away from it mostly.
Mostly.
It's
Okay. We're at 2 hours. We're over 2 hours. So that's probably a good place to stop. I know it's not a very exciting place to stop, but you are given rooms and you are basically guests here, and you've been invited to dinner within the hour in the next gate.
And we're not dead yet.
Nobody's
Yay,
dead.
no one's
a lot
dead.
of people are close. Everybody's torn up pretty badly.
There's 3 beautiful
Beg
women
your
in the
pardon?
house.
I
Yeah.
don't know what your problems are.
Feathergill is fine. He's fine. Everything's fine.
You need to go limp at impact.
I can't.
Everybody
ever go
knows
limp,
that.
man. Come on.
He's never limp. Okay, let's do one.
3
I
hit
guess-
points to the groin. That's
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. That's yeah.
You're not supposed to straddle the stick. I don't know.
Now you tell
How
me.
many hit points do you
Now
have,
you
Dan?
tell.
Just out of curiosity, how many in total do you have?
How many what?
When you're not injured, how many hit points do you have?
Oh, 9.
Okay, so you have 9. You took 3 of those to the groin. Just consider the swelling. If I'm
he's in-
just
yeah.
consider.
It's not good.
I wasn't gonna say
It's
it, but
not.
now you
Something
mention it,
That's
has
why
to have
I'm here.
popped. I'm sorry. That's a like crushing blow.
something's gotta
Goes
give.
the
We're going to be
weeds.
making children anytime soon.
There's a reason why God gave you a spare.
Oh dear.
That doesn't always work, man.
Okay. Well, I think we'll leave it at that. We could do a little bit more, but I think we should stop. I don't want to keep everybody too late. It's 11 o'clock. I know some people are tired. And so, yeah, so that's pretty much it for now, Jason. We'll hopefully continue this and should be able to get it done in another 2 hours.
Andy and this amazing cast of regulars, thank you so much for running. So sorry I was not as organized as I usually am for the stream. Andy, I owe you one for being here. Thanks for watching,
Damn it,
everyone.
Jason.
We've been Myth Brigade.
Bye.